Okay, good afternoon or good day, wherever in the world you are. Good day. Well, today what I want to look at is computers and health and some multiple choice questions that deals with or look at computers and health. Sorry, today is a very hot day, so I have the fan running. I hope it doesn't bother you in terms of what you hear, the sounds that you hear, or anything of that sort. So usually there are health issues when it comes down to the use of computers, and we're going to be looking at some of those health issues that you will from time to time come across. All right, so one of them is repetitive strain injury, otherwise known as RSI, and it occurs when the muscles, tendon, or nerves experience stress or strain. Two key types of repetitive strain injuries are tendonitis and carpal tunnel syndrome. Let me just pause for a while to allow you to go and subscribe if you have not subscribed before, as well as to share and like. The sharing and liking of this video and the subscription counts. So I'm helping you, I'm asking you to help me as well by doing that. So while I allow you to go and do that, I'm going to just mention a few things before I get back into it, so that by the time you do that and come back, you will be right on track or in time for the lesson. So Television Jamaica, TVJ, is a Jamaican television station, and during COVID they did some sessions for students, CXC students, etc. And what they did was to look at some topics that will be coming on the CXC exam and some questions and answers to the questions. So what I did was to screenshot a couple of them, and I have them in front of me, so I'm giving credit to TVJ for these. So these screenshots I actually took when I was looking at the sessions, watching the sessions, and they are very good sessions, so I must give credit to Television Jamaica for this information that I'm using with you to help you revise computers and health. Alright, so I'm assuming you have done what I asked you to do, so I'm going to run right into it. So like I was saying before, two key types of repetitive strain injuries are tendonitis, carpal tunnel syndrome. Those are the two. What is tendonitis? Tendonitis is where the tendon is inflamed, caused by some repeated motion or stress on the tendon. And there is an image there showing you or giving you an idea as to where it is referring to. What is carpal tunnel syndrome? It's an inflammation of the nerve that connects your forearm to the palm of your hand. This type of injury develops in the wrists of persons who type on computer keyboards for long periods of time. And I must say I suffer from this from time to time, because I don't follow the guidelines, which we should all follow, but because we use things and do things however comfortable we are, we do it that way. But it affects us in the long run. I'm going to now look at some methods of preventing or reducing RSI. So one of the methods is to take frequent breaks during long computer session to exercise your hands and arms. Another one is to place a rest between the keyboard and the edge of your mouse to prevent injury during typing. Another one, place the mouse at least 6 inches in from the edge of the desk, to prevent injury while using the mouse. In this position, Your wrist is flat on the desk, which causes bending to occur at the elbow rather than at the wrist. Another health issue is computer vision syndrome, CVS. This results from your bright glare from the computer screens. And a couple of people do suffer from this as well. How do we prevent or reduce CVS? Take a break of 5 or 10 minutes away from the computer every hour. Reduce glare reflections from the computer screen. And you can do this by cleaning your screen and block out excessive sunlight and reflections from lamp. Or you could even use an anti-glare screen. You could adjust the screen. You can adjust the contrast and brightness of the computer screen so that there is a high contrast between the text on the screen and the screen background. Sorry about that. I accidentally clicked on something else. So another one is to prevent eye strain by ensuring the top of your screen is at or slightly below eye level. Find a comfortable distance between your eyes and the screen, usually between 18 to 28 inches. Another health problem is lower back pain, and that results from improper posture and incorrect furniture and equipment, and that is referring to the desk and chairs, etc. How do you reduce or prevent lower back pain? You can use a firm, adjustable and comfortable chair. Adjust your chair height so that your thighs are horizontal, your feet flat on the floor, and the backs of your knees are slightly higher than the seat of your chair. The back of the chair should support your lower back. Stretch your lower back now and then by standing and pulling knees to your chest, holding that position for a few seconds. That's one way. That's another way. Relax your shoulders. When you are keyboarding, your upper arm and forearm should form a right angle with your wrist and hand in a straight line. Take short breaks, usually 5 to 10 minutes per hour. That means you have to get up from your desk and walk around. Another way is to use ergonomically designed furniture. We're going to be looking at ergonomics. What is ergonomics? So it is a science that designs job, equipment, and workplace to fit the worker, reducing fatigue, discomfort, and injury. Or you could say it is a science that determines the best working conditions of humans who work with machines. Ergonomics include designing the workplace, and that includes layout, size, seating, lighting, and ventilation. It also includes the furniture and equipment that you use, as well as work habits. This is what an ergonomic workstation looks like. So, number 1, eyes to the source. 2, hands to input device. Number 3, body to chair, and feet to floor is number 4. Some equipment or furniture that are ergonomically designed are chairs, desks, keyboards, mouse, monitor, and workstations. We can look at an ergonomic keyboard now, which we have on the screen as we speak. A keyboard is an input device that contains keys users press to enter data and instructions into a computer. There are different types of keyboards, which includes Braille, QWERTY. QWERTY is very common. This is what we are used to more than anything. Deverac, Retail, and Ergonomic. And the one to the right that you're looking at now is an ergonomic keyboard. An ergonomic keyboard is constructed in a V shape to allow right and left hand to type at a single angle and is designed to maximize strain on your hands and wrists. Strain on your hands and wrists. Ergonomics incorporates comfort, efficiency, and safety into the design of items in the workplace. What can office ergonomics do for your organization? Now, once you're comfortable, all these things will take place. So you will maximize your productivity, you will improve employee performance, your performance will improve, create thriving work environment, reinforce positive brand image, increase employee engagement, and reduce cost. Let us quickly recap health and safety tips. I would imagine that you are revising these topics, so this is really a recap. So in terms of health and safety tips, we encourage you that you read the manual to ensure correct setup, use a properly designed computer desk, use a comfortable chair with adjustable height, lower back support, and adjustable armrests. Position your monitor at approximately an arm's length away from your body. Position so that there is no glare on the screen. Take frequent breaks away from the computer. Do not expose your computer to direct sunlight, external heat, or moisture. Use a surge protector or UPS to unplug your computer, and never overload electrical outlets. Alright, we're going to be looking at some questions quickly, review questions. How does an ergonomic keyboard differ from a regular keyboard? And your answer from the list is it uses a V-shaped layout or split the keyboard into two sides to create a more natural angle for typing. Number 2, in the office, which of these furniture or equipment are not ergonomically designed? And from the list, cupboards. So you know chairs, desks, and keyboards are ergonomically designed. Number 3, list 3 conditions shown in the figure below that are likely to cause injury. So take a look at the figure below and let us figure that one out. So I'm seeing RSI because her wrist is not flat on the desk or straight. The second one I'm seeing is that she's not sitting properly, so back strain will occur. And the third one is that her monitor is not at eye level. It is not even a little below eye level as is the right way to go about using a computer monitor. Alright, so let us look at computer safety and maintenance. Computers are long-term investments made by companies. This investment needs to be protected if they are to function effectively for an extended period. Hence, computers need to remain healthy and in good working condition. Maintaining a computer involves keeping it physically clean, protecting it from malware, backing up important files. General care and physical protection of the computer. Dust, computer monitor and keyboard, printer, mouse, scanner system unit, and other devices. Clean table, surface, and working environment frequently. Cover computers or workstations when not in use. Never eat or drink near the computer. Store computers in a cool environment away from direct sunlight. Install antivirus software. Place computer away from walkways, drawers, and doors. Ensure computer is placed on a sturdy desk. Turn off and unplug computers when not in use. Ensure adequate supply of power is available. Use a surge protector. We're going to quickly look at office hazards. A hazard is an agent that can cause harm or damage to humans, property, or the environment. There are many hazards when working in an office environment, including workstation setup, poor lighting, poor layout of furniture and equipment, poor housekeeping, electrical hazards, and equipment hazards. So this is an office environment. Obviously, it is filled with hazards. So you're going to be looking at it with me to identify the hazards. Information that you see beside the picture have all the hazards identified. So first hazard is that too many files are on the desk. There are piles of files on the desk. Cupboards are half open. Handbags are on the floor. An electrical cord is running along the floor in the walkway. Fire exits are blocked. A worker is carrying too many files and cannot see where she is going. So, she could fall there, bump into something and fall. Cleaning agents and buckets in walkway. Water spill on the floor with can. Coffee near the computer. Worker sitting on the chair incorrectly. Carpet is torn. Somebody could trip on that as well. Screwdriver on the floor. Technician inserting tools into machine that is plugged in. Frayed electrical wire in the walkway. Food on the desk which attract rat. Garbage on the floor and bin overflowing. Worker smoking in the office. Socket is overloaded. Flowers placed on system unit with water pouring out. Papers are blowing through an open window. Employee standing on desk to change the light bulb. So all of these that are listed are seen in the picture. Preventing injuries and illnesses in the office. Stabilize filing cabinets and bookcases to prevent their falling over. Do not overload bookshelves and store heavy items at a lower level. Do not stack files or equipment on top of high cupboards or cabinets. Regularly maintain all equipment to the manufacturer's specification. Provide fans and heaters to employees if the area is not air conditioned. Wear suitable clothing for the weather condition. Light clothing on hot days and warm clothing for cold days. Ensure employees are aware of the emergency procedures for their area. Ensure employees receive appropriate training for the tasks they perform. Review question again. When typing on a computer, which of the following should you do? And the answer from the list is keep wrists straight when typing. What are footstools used for? The answer is to take pressure off your legs. Number 3, what is the meaning of RSI? And that is repetitive strain injuries. How do you prevent eye strain? And that is to turn your brightness up, Number 5, which of the following can cause breathing difficulties? And that's a poorly ventilated office. So you know you have to have proper ventilation in your office. So that's it where the review of computers and health is concerned. I'm going to again remind you, if you haven't done so, to subscribe. Please hit the like button and share so that other persons can benefit. And remember, all of these that I'm asking you to do is helping me while I help you. Thank you.